Welcome to Q Aquatics and Exotics. My name's Susie, and today is the 4th of July, and it's one of my favorite holidays. So I want to wish everybody, especially if you're here and if you're American, a happy 4th of July. That is awesome. Now I'm hoping I get to stay on for the full hour because I'm sure fireworks are going to go off, party going on, music. Not my house. Although John Baggett might be coming out to turn on the grill for some burgers. That would be good. But let me get started with testing out the audio. Let me know how it sounds.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Na na, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
Oh, I love that. I love that intro. I told my daughter I'm going to start playing. I'm going to figure out how to play that on the piano and ask her to add a couple verses and take out a couple of the older verses. Sure hope you can hear me fine. Happy 4th. Oh, the sound's good. Awesome, awesome. What's up, fish people? What's up, Danican? Love the hat. Thank you, Bob. This is my, I wear a couple times a year. I think I got a cowboy hat for Christmas. I got a cowboy hat for lots. I love cowboy hats, man. I think this one is so tight that I could actually wear it on my motorcycle and it wouldn't fall off. That's how I like them. The audio is fine. I stopped the drip. This is cool. So the chat started off with Dragon Lair telling us that he got a new tortoise. Not a 2-week-old tortoise, a 4-year-old marginated tortoise. That is awesome, Dragon. And you're building an enclosure for your redfoots? Yeah. Now, that reminds me of a story. You guys ready for story time? Okay. So if you remember, I'm sorry if I keep jumping around, I'm fidgety. And I'm going to keep drinking my coffee. How is everybody? I'm going to hold off on the story time. I want to say hey to everybody. But remind me, there's a story time about the turtles. 3G. Hey, Matt. Oh, Matt's in the house. 10, 3G. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, so how's everybody's 4th of July? Does everybody celebrate? I know I did. I went to my friend's house today. She has a saltwater pool. What? I'm saying, like, what a difference. Swimming with my eyes wide open. There was no stinging, no burning. It was absolutely amazing. And she made some burgers and stuff. And my girlfriends, like, we all chilled out. That was nice. I'd say my girlfriends, but my girlfriends and a husband who was watching the game. Oh, there's helicopters going overhead. Oh, oh, oh. Let me make sure I got everything here. Okay, you're fixing their old enclosure for a more secure one. So I don't know if you were here last week, Dragon, and or if you have seen what's his name, Camp Kennan. He talked a little bit about it because he had some tragedies where his turtles didn't get out, but a predator got in. And I'm telling you, the struggle is real, whether you have a huge backyard or a small one like mine, whether you have lots of money or no money, it's building the best possible enclosure. And then after that, I got to give up the guilt. I just felt so horrible for the last 2 years. Well, I got the hiccups on very. When that raccoon came in and did some damage. Did some damage to, I think it was a peacock slider. Oh, family cookout on the farm. How great is that? That sounds amazing. And I went over to get my granddaughter, but they were going to the beach with her friend, because all my kids are grown up and have their own lives. But it was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm thrilled. Big Kenan fan. Yeah, me too, Dragon. Me too. And I like his outlook on things, most things. And I'm telling you, my heart was broken for him. I know what he was going through. And he was so angry at those raccoons. But he did the right thing, which I thought was pretty cool. But I struggled the first 2 years with enclosure safety. So when I did make this chicken coop, knowing I have these predators in my yard, that can get in my yard. I should say they're not in my yard now that I put up a third fence, but I'm sure they can get in. I had to make sure, I even put metal grate on the bottom of the coop or the bottom of the run so that they couldn't dig in from the outside or from the moles and voles from up underneath. But Carrie says listening and watching the barbecue. Good for her. That is awesome. Awesome. I think I got a mosquito bite. What is that? So let's go back to my story time. So if I get distracted, I apologize. I'm going to try to focus. Focus. Do you mind if I just kick back and put my feet up, swing in my chair, grab my coffee? And if you can hear me on the microphone, that's perfect. So about 3 months ago, I adopted 2 red ear sliders. They were probably about 3 years old. Maybe a little less because they're only about the size of a small dessert plate. And they can get pretty big. 1 male, 1 female. And some of you might remember, I put them in an enclosure and built a screened-in enclosure. But in that night, between making the screened-in enclosure for their basking area and them being in a 40-gallon with a makeshift top, one of them got out in my basement. So I knew it was in my basement, and I've been looking all over. I can't tell you how many countless nights and days I turned off the filters. Everything was quiet, just listening. I tore everything apart on the bottom, not my tanks. I didn't tear the tanks down. I went even inside a couple of the walls to look in the walls, listening, praying that he was just okay, but he was gone. This is months. He was gone for months. Well, guess what? Happy story. So my daughter texted me, you're not going to believe who's standing in front of the axolotl tanks. The red ear slider. I am so excited. So before I bring her outside, I want her to get used to, she's been out of water for a few months now. She could not have found water to get in. So I think she just kind of ruminated somewhere. It wasn't that cold in my basement, but I am so happy that she came back. So happy that she was found. I was so afraid that when tearing down the tanks or if ever cleared out part of the basement and started doing remodeling, I was going to find an empty shell. And I am ecstatic. I am ecstatic. I might do a video now because I don't like doing sad videos, and I'm torn because I want to do a video on the reality check here, but I don't want to do a video on all the tragedies or yeah, so I have to think about that one. I gotta think about that one. A raccoon hurt your dog last year. Oh my God, that's so sad. Oh, your plecos and apple snails are going to have a picnic themselves. I like that. I only have possums here in town. Now the possums don't do anything negative, right? They are very positive animals, right? My brother is a big fan of opossums, and I know before my neighbor tore down their barn, well, their garage, because it was falling down, there was a whole family of possums that would come out at night, come out through the little hole in between my fence and their fence, and I saw them walk down, but I've never been afraid of possums. I think they like eat ticks and things, right? I'm hoping that's what they do. But there's been a couple times I got back in the day when the flip video was invented. Did you guys ever remember that? It was like a video camera that like had a USB on it that you just plug in and upload. And anyway, I had just gotten one and we heard a noise, and I think that was one of my first videos. Is there was a possum that was in the bottom of one of our trash cans. Yeah, nobody will ever see the light of day of that video because I was so embarrassingly scared before I knew what it was that it was like, my gosh, what is wrong? Get a grab! Get a grab! Well, it's too funny. Hit the like and the oh, thank you, thank you. So who was it that made the jacket? Oh my! I can't think who made the jacket for their dog. I don't know if it was one of my friends or a YouTuber. Oh, it was one of my friends. It was one of my friends. Their dog was out back and was attacked by a predator, being taken away. So she made out of like a rain jacket for her little dog, like a jacket that had like little spikes coming out of it. So I can't remember if it was a raccoon, but a larger animal, and she's got a smaller dog. You know, it came out. Oh, is that John Bagga? John Bagga, you gonna make some burgers? They see your belly.
Sure.
You gotta come down. You gotta come down, say hi.
I might.
Mine. Yeah. Possums are great tick control. Exactly. Hey, RB Animals Rescue. Yeah, so that was pretty harrowing. But she seemed to fix her problem. I've done very well this year. Only one time did I forget to put the door on my tortoise enclosure. So now the cherry head, can you see back here? No. The cherry head, that's an enclosure. It's all encased that nothing can get in. It's not very big, so when I bring the chickens out in the morning, I bring the cherry head Bruce out in the yard and let him, free roam for while I'm out here having my coffee and just enjoying the day that God gives me. And the Russian tortoises, the male is being a real prick, and I think he just wants to breed. He just wants to mate, So, but as he's grabbing them, he was tearing off some scoots and on their legs, and I saw some blood. So anyway, I moved the male Russian tortoise over to his own house, and so now I got off of Facebook Marketplace like an instant little doghouse. So it was like a doghouse for a little tiny dog. So he's in his own house, and the other two females are in the big house. And at night, every night, they go to bed by themselves. They walk up the ramp into their dry enclosure with Timothy hay, and I put their doors up and lock them in until the morning when I come out. So, and I've been doing that religiously. And the sulcatas, they're in a totally enclosed all the time. I'm not worried about them at all. So, but it's my turtles that are swimming around. The cats can no longer get to them, but the raccoons are very good fishermen, let me tell you. When I come out here and all my plants are upside down and things are knocked over, I know there was a raccoon in my yard. But since we got that 6-foot fence, there's been no raccoon sighting. So that's pretty cool. It says, nope, they don't bother my tortoises at all. Great. Because they are great tick control, right? I'm lurking, so I can't chat right now. All right, Ricky. Ooh, Ricky, you're so fun. You're so fun. You blow my mind here, Ricky. So, on another note, I got lots to catch up on. And I did a live stream last week, right? But it feels like there's so much going on this week. So much going on in the fish room. So my one baby axolotl, I got like 5 babies that I still have that are pretty decent size, and one that looks like it's a grown-up. Well, we all know what happened to those other babies with him looking like that. You know, he just was, he's a big one. He's a big guy. So anyway, I set my girlfriend up with an axolotl tank a couple months ago, and she had, one of her was throwing eggs. So she asked if I could come get the eggs and take care of them. So we waited a week or so. I think it only takes like 2 weeks for them to start hatching. So I got to go over and pick them up. Some are fertilized, some are not. So I'm trying to see, and I have to determine, and I don't know how to do this yet, because I'm going to have to cull these axolotls, because I think there's a chance that the parents are siblings. And I don't know if the Facebook axolotl police are exaggerating, but they're like, you can't have siblings have babies, that's inbreeding, they'll be deformed, and blah, 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 blah. And I don't know how true that is, but I'm taking it with a grain of salt, and I'm going to do my own thing. So I'm going to watch them and see, because there's a good chance they're not siblings. I just got them at the store who had 4 clutches. 4 groups of eggs that were thrown right around the same time. So if you have guppies and you're breeding, yeah, after a couple generations, you're going to want to bring in another guppy that's the same line that you're trying to, make your colony. But if you do 1 or 2 generations, they're not all going to be deformed, are they? I can't tell, because I know the fish police get extreme out there, the axolotl police on Facebook. Everybody's an instant expert ready to tear you down. So it's hard to find the truth, but to be on the safe side, I'm going to watch these eggs for her as they hatch, and I'm going to monitor every single egg and see if there's any deformities. If there's any deformities, that's going to pretty much tell me, oh, I got axolotl eggs. So, that's so awesome. Axolotls. Did you watch the Turtle Girl on the, I guess it was like 5 weird things about axolotls? I still call them axolotls, just like beta. But the way to pronounce it, she says, it's Aztec. It's not necessarily Mexican Spanish. It's, what she said was Aztec. I don't know, is that Aztecian? I don't know. I don't know that. But she said the proper way to pronounce it is axolotls. Axolotls. I forget what she said, but it's like that. And so I've been mispronouncing it all this time, and I'll probably continue to mispronounce it, just like I always mispronounce beta on occasion. 15 days depending on temperature. Now these axolotls, they are in 61 degrees. I know the babies don't have to be that cold, but I'm going to keep them that cold. So what I'm going to do is I am going to gather up all the eggs. She said some aren't fertilized. And the ones that aren't fertilized, I'm going to give to my Oscar, because that's like, caviar to my Oscar. But I'm going to watch, oh, what's this? Oh my goodness. $5 super chat. Thank you, Danny Ken. Danny? Ken? Which one? Wow. This is Ken, right? Love the hat, Hugh. Happy 4th. Thank you very much. I love my cowboy hats. Axolotls, Popo, 8 cray. Oh, they are, aren't they? They're worse than the fish police, I think. Oh my gosh. that is called line breeding, and it does increase the chance of deformed babies, but usually takes a few generations for that to show up. That's what I thought as a fish keeper. That was my initial reaction. But these people on Facebook were telling me I have to cull the eggs before they hatch. I'm like, you can't. You can't tell me what to do. Thank you again, Danican. Thank you very much. $5 super chat. Loves the hat. Um, First of all, I'm a recovering addict, right? If you tell me to do green, I'm going to do blue. I have a hard time following directions anyway. It might be just a human trait, but it's definitely an addict trait. I know that. So people tell me I can't do that. I'm like, oh, Tim, I can do it. I can do what I want. What are you talking about? I can't do it. So what I'm going to do is the fertilized eggs, I'm going to watch them hatch. I'm going to grow them naturally, but I'm going to remove them from their home because their home has two 10 or 12-year-old boys. And as much as they loved watching the two axolotls develop, the balls dropping, the mating thing, the laying of eggs, they saw all of that. They saw the eggs hatching. So I think that's enough. This is just my opinion. I don't think they need to see what's going to happen next, if it's going to happen next. But anyway, I think these babies are going to be great. And neither of those two axolotls that she had are any relation to my axolotls. So I asked her if she wanted that big baby that I have. Now he's already a good 6-7 inches. It's amazing. All the other ones are still like 3 inches. He's like 6 or 7 inches. And he's a wild type. So he's beautiful. Freckles. I call him Freckles, but they could call him anything you want. And I said, and I will take one of yours and you can have this one. Because they really do get along fine in the same tank in a 40-gallon breeder. There's plenty of room, plenty of hiding spaces. I just hope it's not another female. But if it is, they won't be related. So that's my exciting story. Was it exciting? It wasn't exciting, but that's my axolotl story. My axolotl story. John Larson in the house. Mike's Aquatics and Things. Look at this. Monster Fish Gal. What? I blinked my eyes and look at everybody joined. What? Oh my God, I feel like a little girl sitting here swinging. I do. I feel like a little girl swinging on a swing, talking to a friend on the playground. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm surprised. Either my neighbors hear me talking, because usually they got music blaring, which I don't mind because John and I enjoy it. We just, and they're out. They throw down a platform in their backyard where they dance. John and I are like do the chair dancing and dance in the house and stuff. So we enjoy it a lot. But if that comes on and starts coming on pretty loud, I might get demonetized, which is all right. It's worth it. It's 4th of July, right? And I don't think it's going to get dark before I'm done, so fireworks should not start. But across the street this way from me is a huge empty parking lot that last night there was a humongous display of amazing fireworks. Now, we're very lucky our American Bulldog, Bane, I think she's shown her face on the channel several times. She's not afraid. She's not, thank goodness. Our last American Bulldog, Ghost, was quite a bit afraid. It was horrible. We tried thunder jackets. We tried turning on loud fans on the inside. But some of those fireworks, they rock the house, But this year I'm very lucky. None of the animals seem to be, well, the chickens, they're scared of everything. I think that's why they call them chickens. That cracked me up is what I told John that. He goes, oh my God, they were so afraid of me. I'm like, it's because they're chicken. Bob says, perfect example of people hearing old or partial info and taking it mindless extremes. You are not kidding, mindless extremes. The axolotls hatch at 15 days at 72 degrees. That's what I thought. So colder, it takes longer. But right now they're still in their tank what I'll do is I'll take them out and put them in like maybe 2 or 3 Tupperware until they start hatching. And then I'll separate them out like I did with mine, like 10 in each, and see how it goes from there and watch them. I might even put my GoPro on because they seem to change. They don't do a whole lot, but they seem to change a lot in a week's time. So I think that would be pretty cool if I could get that into some kind of time lapse. And if you've ever had baby axolotls, you know when they're eating, when you put the baby brine shrimp in and they eat one, they kind of like pop. So it's almost like they're all still popping up as they eat. I gotta break out my baby brine shrimp maker. I forgot about that. Oh, Rico's in the house. Man, that koi pond looks awesome. Thank you so much for saying that. I think it looks so dirty. It is so like not even see-through right now because of all the storming we had. And look at the camera. You can't even see you can't even see my flowers. I did all that work. Let's see. Did that help? Oh, now you can see my snowblower in the corner, but that's all right. But look at all those flowers. I do love it. Thank you so, so much. Wait, what? Get a what? Hold, please. Bob Kaler is a $9.99 super sticker, and it looks like a hippie saying yippee. And I don't know if it's a hippie. I'm just going to assume it's a hippie because I'm a hippie. Yippee! Thank you, Bob Kaler. Rico, hi y'all. Hope everybody's having a great day hanging with the fam, so no chat, but hit the like button. Thank you so much, Rico. I appreciate that. That is so nice. And, oh, we've already got a thumbs up for things. Thank you. I think that's an amazing super sticker. Thank you. So next to your name is an emoji or something. Do you see it on the top of the chat? Is that normal? Is this just something I never get to see? I don't know, but... So what do you guys think? Do you think I should go ahead with like my plan on getting the eggs, watching how they hatch, and seeing if, because they might not even have any deformities. Like, why on earth would I cull something that's perfectly fine? Like, I don't understand that extremist thinking. And especially because there's a good chance they're not even related. So the babies I had, there was only one female throwing eggs. Looks like I got albino, leucistic, wild, and I got one GSP. So they had to have either different fathers, or when axolotls could be like guppies, you know how like they can carry the sperm, I don't know. They can carry the fertilized component for a long time. And even if there's no males, they could still be shooting out babies, right? So I don't know if the axolotls are like that. But one of my older axolotls actually threw like 10 eggs. So I pulled them out. None of them are fertilized, which I was kind of happy about. But I still cultivated them just to make sure. But those axolotl eggs are pretty hardy. It says it's a character jumping in the air saying yippee. It says a character. I'm calling it a hippie saying yippee on the 4th of July. I want to sing all these patriotic songs in my head, but I don't sing on key. So I won't do that to you guys. But just wait and see. If there are two-headed fish, then there's a problem. Exactly. And then, I gotta tell you, I've never really culled anything. I've pulled things out of the breeding tank and put them in their own tank, but I've never really culled anything till these axolotls. Probably because there were hundreds of babies. hundreds. And they didn't do it on purpose. They just, you know, nature took its course, and the fittest survives, unfortunately. Mike's Aquatics and Things. I got a super sticker that's all warm and carry. It says Shiba dog squeezing a big red heart. Oh, thank you, Mike. $10 super sticker. Oh, and you have an emoji next to your name, so I guess that is normal. Oh, the emoji is actually a shortcut or an icon of what the super sticker is. I'm catching on. I'm catching on. I've never noticed that before. I definitely never noticed that with poop. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much. So Bob says, and Bob, I value Bob's opinion as well, inbreeding is not as much an issue with amphibians as it is with something like dogs. Let me say that again. The sad fact is that all pet axolotls are already inbred to some extent. Exactly. That's what I kind of figured, Bob. That is what I kind of figured. So thank you for saying that. Dragon Lair. Boom. They're starting here with the fireworks. Oh my gosh. Where are you at? Where is it already dark there? Where are you at where it's already dark? I'm on the east coast. Although some fireworks are, made for children. So, it doesn't have to be dark for that. Offspring back to their own parents, but sibling parents aren't too much of an issue. Kadada.org. Ow! Well, that makes sense then. And none of these have been involved with their parents. So I keep the parents out because I'm afraid they're going to, not eat them because they're certainly not aggressive. But if they're hungry and I'm feeding them and somebody puts their hand in front of their mouth, they're certainly going to take it off. Unfortunately, that's just the axolotls. They grab my finger when I put it in. It's so funny. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you said that. Now, I'm never, ever going to put this information on Facebook because it will start a Facebook war. Did it with somebody, absolutely no intentions. Because you guys know me. I'm not a know-it-all. I don't play one on TV. I don't even pretend. But there's some things I know. And they were talking about a cycle and why it wasn't cycling. And I knew they weren't feeding the tank. It's like they put ammonia in the beginning and then that was it. So I was trying to explain what the cycle, why somebody would cycle a tank, not just adding additives. And oh my God, it started this huge I deleted my comment. I just backed out. I'm like, you guys are crazy. And speaking of crazy, for all you admins out there on pages, not that you guys are crazy, I'm crazy, and whoever would make me an admin of a page, they're crazy too. And guess what? I'm the admin. I'm one of the admins on a page now, and I gotta tell you, the first 12 hours, I was like, oh, power went right to my head, just like being in the Tennessee Mafia. Look out. I told John I needed to get a fedora. He said I was fedora crazy. But when they don't answer the questions, it's like, oh, I message them. Why didn't you answer the questions? Simple rules, right? Oh my God. I can't be an admin. It goes right to my head. How funny am I? I'm going to be one of those people. Nope, not dark, just loud bangs. M80s or cherry bombs, I guess. Oh. I'm so torn. Now, John Bagan moved in with me 2 years ago, right? Not last year because we were all under house arrest. So it was the year before. So it's been at least a year. And we've been going out next week, 12 years. Wow. 12 years we've been going out. But he moved in 2 years ago. But before that, his apartment, we could sit on his balcony, and he was right behind a middle school where apparently some pretty heavy hitters would take some professional, fireworks there and set off really amazing fireworks. And we never even had to leave the house. We just go out on his balcony and enjoy the fireworks. That was pretty cool. We didn't have to find seats, anything. But now here, like, we can hear them going off, but we're not that ambitious to like go somewhere. I've been when my kids were little, so I guess it was like 30 years ago. I took them to the fireworks in Center City, Philadelphia. Don't get me wrong, the fireworks were spectacular. Like, you kind of leave there covered in some ash. There were so many, and they were so great, and there was amazing music and amazing people. But there were so many people that my anxiety was in overdrive. So on my own without children, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Not that you guys are crazy, but yeah, you're crazy, right? Exactly. And you know who you are. Oh, did you guys hear that? 2 out of every 10 people on Facebook just want to argue. I know, right? I wish they knew that life was just too short. So what did I say to one girl? And this is just my way of backing out of things. I think it was in a skating forum. Roller skates, right? Roller skates. And they were saying something, and somebody started a thread saying, oh my gosh, I got my 3rd pair. This must stop. Like, something silly because she's obsessed with buying roller skates. Ask me if I can relate. Anyway, it was hysterical. So I laughed. People were making their own memes, and it was really funny. And somebody posted something about, I just spent $1,000 on skates, and I'm not about to stop buying if I don't want to, or something serious. So I gave her like a ha ha ha, and I went, she came right back. Like, I don't know what you think is so fun. I was like, whoa, I was just in here joking. I was admiring your skates. Like, block, delete. Like, wow. Like, lighten up. Life is too short, right? Fun to argue sometimes on Facebook. Who's having, my dogs are scared of the fireworks. So who said give them Benadryl? Because that's a good idea, right? It'll help them cope. So we also used a thunder blanket. I know it's too late now if you don't have one, but it's like a weighted blanket for a dog. That worked well. A lot of inside noise going on, so it wasn't as bad, but those M80s, man, they rocked the house. It's fun to argue with people. John got kicked off, my John Baga got kicked off of Facebook for arguing with people, so yeah, he's like, he doesn't back down. I'm like, babe, it's like probably a 10-year-old kid, or a 20-year-old sitting in his mom's basement. Like, it's not that important. And he's like, oh, it's on. Especially when he feels he's right. It's on. Yeah, I went to bed early last night and had a cat pile. Oh, they're scared. Hi from Australia. Good day. It is Monday morning there, correct? Because here it is Sunday night. Spixo? Spix Zero? Spix? Big Easy. Hi. It's not easy being Big Easy, right? It's not that easy being green. My favorite song, one of my favorite songs in the whole wide world. I love in the morning. Now that's somebody I would never argue with, Mark. When he says good morning, he says God morning. Never argue with that man, because it is. I wake up and I'm alive. I got things to be grateful for right out the get-go. Let alone, I come out here and start taking care of my animals, and then I putz around in my fish room. Like, life is good. Life is good. You know what I mean? And you know what is getting big? those little, they're not convicts. They're parrotfish. Those little blue and white parrotfish. They're starting to get big. I had to separate them because there were too many for a 29 gallon. I thought they were, kind of weed themselves out a little bit. Whoa, no, no, no. They are huge. Mirror. Oh, I like that. I can't see what your profile pic is, but I like the colors. Is that a camera? That's a camera. Wow, it's 7:41 already. Holy cow. Bob, are you going on tonight? Are you going on in 17 minutes, is that? Oh, we got a special guest next week. I love when I get a guest on. I'm going to let you guys, I'll give you a hint. Not much of a hint. Because I'm not really good at giving hints and I'm not really good at giving surprises. But we have a special guest next week. And I'm excited. I can't wait to talk to him again. Because the last time I talked to him, it was on his channel. And there was just such an instant connection. I just think he's one of those guys that there's instant connection with. Oh, yeah. You guys see this? This is Fishy Biz. Fishy Biz will be here next Sunday with us. I don't know if I should stay out by the pond. I don't want to be distracting. I think we might do it from the fish room. It's been a long time since I did a live from the fish room, it feels like. Because ever since I started coming outside, it's been really nice out. Like one night it was going to rain, but I think the one night it was going to rain too. I fell asleep early, so. How exciting is that? Fishy Biz. Fishy Biz coming on Sunday night with the Q-Meister. I'm very, very, yes. Did you guess it or did you read the towel? I forgot there was a lag. I should have done a like, guess you, well, it says it on there too, so I guess I'd have to put it down here like this. So you couldn't read it. That's exciting. Yep. I am excited about Fishy Biz. Fishy Biz coming to Q Aquatics and Exotics. Maybe I will be by the pool. The pond. It's not a pool. This is really nice. I don't want to put it in the fish room because I don't want it to get dirty. So, yeah. I can't wait to pick his brain and see how everything went. He went to Aquashella and was going to crash John and Lisa's live stream, which he did, and it was hysterical watching those guys interact with each other. Hysterical. YouTube is worse. I've been screamed at, cussed out, what? An attack for nothing. Blocking all the cray-crays with no restraint works well. Are you kidding? I mean, I've had some negative comments about my weight and my looks and stuff, but I've never gotten into a... Wow, that's horrible. That's just so not right. That is not right. But yeah, let's say it's a gift blocking someone. I feel like as an admin on that page, I got the power. That and being in the mafia, man, I'm telling you, this stuff goes right to my head. It says that it does, Bob, that it does. Isn't it crazy? Like, I might be an old hippie, or I just might be old and have old ideas, or I just might be sick and tired of being sick and tired. But I think everybody just needs to spread love. Just spread sunshine, something positive. Oh, you hear the train? Oh, great. We got a train running through town now. When the train comes through our town, it's so hysterical because there's no, like, ding, 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 dings that come down. I feel like I'm Sesame Street. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, bring, bring. But there's none of those things that come down. A guy runs out with a flare, puts it on the road because the train is about to come. Because, you know, it goes like 5 miles an hour as it comes through town. I just never experienced that before. It was like, what? This is really the train and it's really just coming through and there's no stopping people from, but it's so slow. But it's crazy. See what you did, Bob? What did you say? You're installing a new bird swing? And reptile mat. What do you mean? What is a reptile mat? Oh, I want to hear more about this. Are you doing what's cracking? Fishy Biz! Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute! Cracking, let me tell you what's cracking. Fishy Biz, next week, right here. Booyah! I was just admiring your wonderful towel and the beautiful gift that I will never put in my fish room because I don't want it to get dirty. Look at Fishy Biz in the house already, sneaking a peek. Sneaking a peek. Look at Bob Biz, Bob Buzz Biz. What was that kid's name? He didn't say what's cracking. He said something like that. Crack-a-lackin'? Crack-a-backin'? Something like that. Oh my God, he was cute. He was like a 10-year-old kid or 12-year-old kid. But then he turned into like a 20-year-old. Hey, Paul! Like, you know, as children do. Scott's Aquatics? Where's everybody coming from? Look at this. Susie, gone all big and tough because of you, Bob. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. You can't take, well, I guess you could take it back because I'm only honorary. So I guess I better mind my P's and Q's. But you know, when you're in the mafia, need I say more? Oh my God, I don't even know what John Bagatona sees in me. I am such a dork. You know what? And I don't care. I don't care. It makes me happy. That's what I was talking about. Spreading sunshine and rainbows and... why would anybody want to tear somebody down? We're human beings. Let's build each other up. Just share a smile with somebody. I know I sound like Pollyanna, but you know what? Sorry, Biz Fat Fingers. Would you call him Buzz? Biz Buzz? I didn't see... Is there an alien on there? Who's the alien? Oh, okay, that's Skull. That's Skull. I didn't see Bob's response because I know he was on a live stream earlier. He was on Carrie's live stream. So, are you going live, Bob? And do you have guests? And if you are, could somebody do that link? Because I would love to all head over that way. It's all good, Mirror. It's understandable. Biz Buzz. Nope, and they never apologize. People bring their issues with them to streams. That's just crazy. That is just crazy. Like, why? I want to break out, why can't we be friends? You know, all the love and joy songs that I have in my back pocket. But the best I can do is just be me. And that is the best I got. And if somebody wants to try to tear me down, they can try. But you know what? I've been through a lot. I might get knocked down, but I get up again. He ain't never got Yeah, that's it. That's it. I like Pollyanna, but I love the Parent Trap more. See? Instant connect. Instant connect. What'd I say? What'd I say? Bob and Pam deserted us for the weekend. Okay. Susie, you need a little semi-Jake break to round off the noises. What is that? What is that? Oh, I gotta look it up. Is this an inside joke? Is this something I should know? You need a little semi Jake break to round off the noises. Do I have lots of noises here? Are you talking about the noise in general? So you are not going on at 8. Is somebody else going on at 8? I almost didn't come on tonight. Because you know how it's like when you're outside in the sun all day, and I was swimming in the pool and overeating like I always do. Not always, but a lot of times do. But it's exhausting. It is absolutely exhausting. But I'm glad I'm always glad when I go live. I don't think I'm gonna make it an hour. Sometimes I think like this is crazy. Like if it wasn't for this live stream, I would already be in bed. 4th of July or not, party going on next door, I would be in bed because I don't know why. Probably because I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to take care of the animals and to enjoy that quiet time. So, reptile under the tank heater. Okay, okay. Oh, which one's getting the under the tank heater? I'm trying to think which ones of mine have an under the tank heater. My leopard geckos have an under the tank mat. My bearded dragon does not. I think it's just my leopard geckos. So what do you have that's going to require the bottom heat? Or people will out 2 and 2 together. Yeah. So for my bearded dragon, well, he's got under the belly heat, but it's just a slate rock that I heat up with the light that gives him underbelly. I don't actually have the mat because it's a bioactive enclosure, and there's almost 2.5 inches between the substrate and where the rock is. So, hello, Grumpy Mike. Melvin, who you calling Grumpy? Melvin, nobody grumpy here today. What's going on, Melvin? So who's going live at 8? Nobody? Nobody knows. Put 2 and 2 together. Oh. Is that what you meant? Put 2 and 2 together. Mike, people will put 2 and 2 together. Gotcha. Gotcha. Sometimes they put 2 and 2 together and get 5. Not going live. The panel is off. Hello, Fishy Biz Aquatics. What's cracking? That's it. What's crack-a-lackin'? That's what he used to say. There's a kid on YouTube that says, what's crack-a-lackin'? I forget. He was just like a high school kid. Well, everybody looks like a high school kid anymore. To me. Sheesh. Hello, Bob Taylor. Great to see you. I am so excited about next week. That was my old channel name, Susie. Ow! So cool. I like Mike's Aquatics and Things. And I like Taylor's Aquatics and Exotics. I like that. I'm just upset that it didn't, the video, well, maybe it's going to be a long-term thing. The reptile video. I'm doing just as you. Good. My reptile videos, believe it or not, even though I consider myself really a fish channel because I do mostly fish on everything. And then when I first put out the reptile videos, they're very slow. They stay like the bottom, of the chart until about 6 or 8 months. And then all of a sudden they start growing more than the fish stuff. And I think because I know more about the reptiles and it's more matter of fact and how to than the fish, that's been pretty much documenting my journey. But I think after 3 years of keeping fish, now I know I'm not an expert, but I think I have some solid experience that I can offer. I think that. I'm not tooting my horn, but I'm not going to tear myself down and keep calling myself a beginner forever. I think I got some experience, but I would like to keep the focus on beginners because almost all the questions I get on my YouTube channel is stuff about the basics. What are you testing for in your water? How do I know if my tank is cycled? Why is my tank foggy? Um, how do I really clean the substrate? Like all those kind of things that I think are very good topics. Even though there's 100 videos out there on YouTube, I think I'm going to keep my focus on things that I have a solid experience in, as opposed to obviously like breeding and where certain fish are from, because that's not my forte. Not yet. How's that? Not yet. Melvin says hi to Lori and Skull. So there's nobody on at 8. Oh boy, what are we gonna do? Is somebody gonna pop on? Talk about cray cray. I did a short. Oh, let me see. I gotta get this. I'm just kicking it back here, guys. Is that all right? Talk about cray crays. I did a short couple weeks ago. A short. And one of my leopard geckos licking his lips has almost 600 views. Weirdos. I know, right? You can't call it. Sometimes it could be they're licking his lips. Other ones they are licking his eyeball. I have some I thought were cool shorts that got nowhere, but Mr. Peabody landed on the fish tank and was like checking out the fish. That got a couple thousand views. It's like, this is crazy. Other people, it's just the cutest dog ever. The dog's not even doing anything. So who knows how and why shorts make it and other ones don't, but I do know that they're awfully fun to make. I kind of slowed down. I've been making some shorts on my other channel that I do my roller skating on. Mike, show your feet and it'll get 1,000 views. No way. Kenny, did you have that? Oh my God, my feet are so nasty. I've got a big toe that's bigger than my big toe. If that makes sense. A big toe, my second toe in, is bigger than my thumb toe. Oh my God, I would never do a short on that. I should. I think a big issue with the shorts though is you gotta make them more like TikTok videos. And John made me delete TikTok off of my computer a long time ago, and I just never stayed. So I don't know what songs go with what and all the weird things that go on in TikTok. But guys, next week we're gonna make our own torture chamber for Fishy Biz. Yeah, right? Right? He thinks he got the hot seat. You ain't seen nothing yet. Booyah! So we got to come up with some amazing questions. Put them on the spot, guys. Put in the comments or send me DMs, PMs, all those fancy letters that says message me. Some great questions that we can ask Fishy Biz next week, because I think it's going to be a blast. I think it's going to be an absolute blast, okay? Yeah. So, oh my God, the feet thing, that is so funny. Well, I hope everybody has an amazing 4th of July. And I hope you get to catch some fireworks, or keeping your animals safe from hearing the fireworks. I gotta read what Bob said first. The ball python, he's in a 40 breeder, and it's a good way to warm the whole tank. Oh, okay. A bit more while giving him another warm hide. What feet fetish people? Ew. What about my pond feet? Maybe I'll do one after I clean out the pond, where my feet are like as dark as can be, stuffed with mud and detritus. They're just the nastiest feet in the world. Maybe I'll do a short on pond feet. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could handle it. Foot fetish, huh? I guess there's a lot of different things float different people, huh? Wow. Well, you know what floats me? Happy 4th of July. Because I am proud to be an American. And I'm going to sing a song if I could sing a note on key, but I can't. So I'm going to let my daughter sing it. But I got to turn the drip back on.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
Wait, keep going? Guys, what am I going to just sit here and swing in my swing and talk? I could do that. Now that I've already ended my live stream, but I didn't actually hit the end. I did not hit the end. Woo-hoo. I would love to sit here and chat, man. Because I got nothing else to do. And you guys actually put a smile on my face. So, what? So now everybody didn't laugh. Look at that. I got Reddit recently. Pretty cool platform. Seriously. What are you barking at, babe? Come here. So, what is Reddit? Is Reddit like for just like blogs? They're just blogging? Yeah, overtime. That's right. We're in the overtime. Come here, Bane. I was talking about you. You guys want to see the American Bulldog? Let's see if we can get her on. This is Bainer Bot. Come here, buddy boy. Look at that face. Look at that face. That's Bane. And she is not afraid of fireworks. How great is that, huh? Is there something wrong with the turtle? Oh, she's out on the pond. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. That's Bane. That's Amy and Kyle's. You want to see Amy and Kyle? There's Amy. Amy, give him a wave. She says, yeah. There's Kyle. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Anyway. Bane belongs to them, but I pretend that she belongs to me because she's so cool. Bainer butt. She is cute. She is. And she's got this little underbite like this. And she too, like me, is a food addict, which is pretty intense to watch. Like, the man can be delivering food with the doorbell and she's already upstairs. She's ready. She knows exactly. She probably knows what we ordered before it even comes in the house. She's got a nose on her. Zen, you did not miss everything because I did not end the live stream. I went to end it and I didn't. I've gone crazy like that. Oh, we're on overtime. That's right. That's right. We're going to be on overtime because, you know what? I wish I had some fireworks. But I wouldn't set them off because I'm kind of scared. So, but it would be pretty cool. It would be pretty cool. So, guys, can we talk about the turtle again? Can we talk about the turtle? I know it's a fish channel, but you know I never stay on topic anyway. Fired Zenny. No. No. That after all those months, the turtle is back. That is so cool. Let's see if I have a tortoise to bring out. Bruce over here? Everybody goes to bed. They all go to bed on their own, man. Yeah. Like, so it's so weird because you don't really even have to train them. They just like go to bed on their own. All I have to do is close it up. Every bully I know are always the coolest pups. Oh yeah. How old is Bane? 8? I think she's like 8 or 9. She's already starting to get a little gray, in the face. Oh yeah. Oh, they're gonna kick on the music too. Just a swinging, exactly. Like, look, here's what I do in the morning. I don't know if you can see. I gotta put this on. I like this. This after my meditation, I kick on the phone. Put my feet up on this thing. Oh, there's the foot fetish. And I just sit here and watch the chickens and the tortoises. And I get lost on Facebook and Instagram and, of course, administering the page, which is crazy. So this is what I do. I love this swing. This was like one of the best Mother's Day presents that my kids got me. This and my front screen door. What? Yeah. Turtle hide really good. They get the gold medal. You're not kidding. Not only do they hide good, they escape. They are like who was it? Dragon was saying in the beginning that his Redfoot literally pulled himself up the enclosure wall to get out. That's crazy. Hi, Carrie. Happy Independence Day. Carrie Habercorn, welcome. Carrie says, hi, Bob. Oh, isn't she gorgeous? Yes, she is. She's Bane, and she comes out. Now, when she comes out, she is a real dog. Like, let me tell you. If she comes out, the chickens have to go in their pen because obviously, who doesn't like chicken, right? And the Silkies are so slow. They don't even look like they don't look like chickens. You know, they look like fluff bunnies. So, all I have to do is stand on the corner of the bridge and be like, and all the chickens run into their run, and I just close the door because they're afraid. They're afraid of everything. So that's really cool. You guys have to tell me if you hear my neighbor's music. There goes Kyle. There, see that? That's Kyle. See him over there? Yeah. He's ignoring us. Yeah. Yeah. Can you hear my neighbor's music? I know there's a delay. I'll wait and see. It's like, I think they waited till my live stream was over. Hi, Don. I gotta keep this handy so I can read the chat. Yeah, I guess fireworks don't really start going off except for those crazy ones with the M80s until it gets dark. It's about 9 o'clock here. Nice to hear the song and extra time. That's in case I get demonetized, huh? I know where to cut the replay off at because they just kicked on their music. Now, I think they're going to be partying all night, which is pretty fun. Not like we're going over there. We just pretend their music is our music, and we kick it out from there. They're not afraid. They're chicken. That is so funny. You see what, don't see yourself out because that's hysterical, Zen. It matches. It matches. Carrie says, your pond is beautiful. Oh, thank you, Carrie. I hear the music, but I cannot tell the words. That's good. As long as YouTube can't tell the words, we're all good. All good. So, you guys want to hear about... Always worried about his parakeets. Love listening to the birds talk, right? I do too, but not everybody does. And I know Bob, I've never heard him in the video, like Sophie or, oh my God, it's almost like I can't, if I'm talking to the camera, she thinks I'm talking to somebody else, and she'll squawk louder and louder and louder. So I can't even say like, "Hi, welcome to." Start again. I should do a whole outtake of every time I have to stop because all you would hear is parakeets have beautiful, lovely voices, like the parrotlets. They got cute, tiny little voice boxes. Oh, good. The music is indiscernible. Did you get the toes? Oh, wait. If it's going to get me foot fetish people, oh, whoop. Yeah, no. With my luck, it'll be like some foot fetish guy that belongs on Criminal Minds, you know? Oh, I miss Criminal Minds. I used to watch TV all the time until I started keeping fish. I don't watch TV anymore. I watch fish. I watch fish and chickens and tortoises and birds interact with each other. It's just what it is, right? That's cool. Where's my thing? I don't know if Fishy Biz is still in the house. No, he probably left because he thought we were leaving. Don't forget, next week, Fishy Biz. So, you know how, I don't want to talk about him if he's not here, though. But you know how he puts people on the hot seat? Yeah. I need your questions to put him on the hottest of hot seats. Put him on the hot seats. And I don't know if I'm that quick-witted to come up with those. I mean, it was brutal. It was brutal. I know as a human resource person, there's times during an interview I would ask to break the ice. French fries or potatoes, or something like the Beatles or the Stones, just to break the ice and get, the person talking that's a little nervous or whatever. But that hot seat, man, that was tough, man, and you got to be on it. So I just decided I'd just be as honest as I can. Bloop, 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 bloop. I don't watch much TV. Yeah, me either anymore. I grew up with Bewitched, Gilligan's Island, see what else? Dark Shadows. Like literally, that was my entertainment. That was my life, is these TV shows. And I don't want that for my kids. I don't want that for my granddaughter. I don't like the television anymore. I don't like the negativity. That's how it comes back to the same thing that's on Facebook, is that negativity. Now, there are some groups on Facebook that don't allow it. And I think when I was in Aquarium Co-ops, the very first time I joined his, I saw that and I thought, this is nice. Somebody keeps the fish police at bay. I did. I went a little overtime. You going to come say hi? He thought he was going to get away with not saying hi. Who has time for TV? Exactly. Especially when you have fish tanks. You got fish tanks and animals, and there's nature to enjoy and life and family and friends. Well, let me tell you, when I was watching TV, I was zoned out. Absolutely zoned out. Me too. We must be close in age. So much negativity in this world. Well, if you guys remember my rooster that I gave to a farm, which was awesome, Henry. And that was from Henry Aldridge. Now, if you know what that is, then I know you're the same age as me. He rolled his eyes at me. Oh my God, he rolled his eyes. Eee! Oh, wait. You can stay right there. There's John Baga. He called you fish peeps. Oh my God, that's so funny. He's got his Heineken. That's John, man. That's John. He's making up some burgers on the grill, kicking back, drinking a beer. And I'm telling you, we're going to sit here and enjoy their music. We don't even have to put on anything because it's just right there. Oh my god, the yellow one directs my vids. The yellow one. The yellow one. How did I get lost so fast? Oh my god, it was so easy. I didn't even have to try to get lost. Oh my gosh. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. I was going to do something about roller skating. Because I got to tell you guys, I am loving what I'm learning. Still not good. Oh yeah, the bird, the yellow bird, that's right. It, it, it's insane that everything that I film is around the birds. Like either I have to avoid the birds, the squawking, or in the certain rooms. Yep. Susie, your pond, your decor, and the music reminds me of B&B in Key West. Awesome. That is so cool. That is cool. Like my Siamese cat. Oh my gosh, I love Siamese cats. Bob has to make an appearance in most of my vids and streams. Most times, don't even know until I watch it. Like, yeah, when you're editing it, then you see it. It's like, whoop, oh wow. We had Tup Tim. It was a Siamese cat growing up. And when she went into heat, you would swear there was a baby crying somewhere. I love that Siamese cat. They're so sleek. They're so sleek and so cool. Bob says, Carrie, I have 4 parakeets. The yellow one never shuts up. So, the other day, that's like Mr. I love his birds too. I love all the birds. Oh my God, I think that's awesome. Okay, so Mr. Peabody is our parrot. We have 2 parrots, but Missy doesn't talk much. She doesn't screech like Mr. Peabody does, right? And when it's quiet, you get scared. Like, what's going on? What's he doing? What's he eating? Is he, because he's free flying most of the time unless I'm going out. Can't find him anywhere. I'm like, oh shit. I went down in the fish room because one time he followed me down in the fish room, which was dangerous because there's so many things he could get into at the fish room. But he wasn't there. I looked in the reptile den. He wasn't there. I started looking all over, couldn't find him because he's got a tree in one room. He's got a play in another room. He's got this all over, but he's never quiet. So then we were looking around. I couldn't find him. I woke John up. I made him start looking because I was even looking in places like the refrigerator. Like, where is he? So John comes out and he's all quiet. He says, I hear him. All right. So on the very top of my shelf is this huge box that my skates came in. He was inside the box and couldn't get out. Yeah. But when they're quiet, you know it. There's something up. They are up to something. Oh, I got a 99-cent poop. Thank you so much. I got pooped on by Carrie Habercorn. Thank you so much. Who ever thought I'd be grateful for being pooped on, huh? Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh, Zen, you posted my Instagram. Thank you. I do post a lot of pictures of Sophie and the parrot. Not Missy so much because she's still afraid of everything, man. She's 2 months old. And I thought she'd be, you know, a nice companion for Mr. Peabody. Well, let me tell you, 2 parrots do not make nice companions. No. No, no, no. So, yes, thank you so much, Carrie. So, I have been roller skating and loving it. I've decided not to be obsessed with doing things. Like, I can go forward and I can go around in circles. I can't really cross over yet. I'm working on it. I can stop on a rink. When I'm in the rink, I can stop. When I'm outside, I'm too scared to pick my feet up, so I don't really stop. I just use parked cars, which, as long as it's my car, is fine, but I don't just use my car. Anyway, I have been practicing these little, like, 10-minute drills. And it's just the same movement over and over again, like maybe balancing on a toe, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I wake up now after I come outside and take care of everything, and I go inside, put on my skates, and I practice my drills. And I am really loving it. I stopped recording it because I think I'm just going to do it on a monthly basis. Like, here's what I did this month. Here's what I'm learning this month. Because it seems like I've already done 2 months and I still can only go forward. I can't, so there's nothing excited on that front. But the birds love it when I'm skating inside the house. Yes, I moved my rug out of the living room, pushed all the furniture out of the way, and I think Sophie, it gets a little confused. I think she thinks I'm kind of like flying. Mr. Peabody will land on me and go for a ride. Everywhere I skate to, he will just go for a ride. And chew up my shirt. Babe, Don Gallagher wants a burger too. How would you like that cooked, Don? Oh, that's too funny. That is too funny. Yeah, I'm excited about the burgers because that's like one of my favorite things to eat. Is that bad? I know a lot of people are like vegan, and I'm a meat eater, man. I love meat. I do like fish. I don't know if I would ever eat one of my fish. I guess if I was super hungry. No, I couldn't. I couldn't even eat one of my chickens if I was hungry. But I will eat their eggs once they start laying eggs. That I'm very excited about. Busy at work. He's such a sweetheart, isn't he? Okay, you guys don't know that he's a sweetheart. I know that he's a sweetheart. That's what I'm saying. Wish roller derby was still like it was when I was young. Yeah, an elevated track and people getting thrown over the rail. Roller derby is a thing still. It really is a thing. Not for people over 60, but it is an absolute thing. And as I'm doing a lot of my tutorials, I got to weed out the ones that are made for derby because they stand different, they act different, a little more aggressive. Whereas I want to learn how to dance. I want to learn how to dance on my skates. Because I love dancing like this. I would be like all over the rink. Even on a trail. My daughter does trails. So she roller skates for like 4 or 5 miles. 4 or 5 miles. Like what? That's crazy. Mike says, yeah. We're going overtime, Susie Q. Welcome to the Pondwater Bridge Falls. There we go, Melvin. Thank you. It is brutal, but when you realize a lot of it is similar to that, what's that wrestling where they like really put on more of a show? It's more of like a soap opera. And I'm saying it's all fake, but maybe it is all fake. But it's more like entertaining than it is actual wrestling. I think that's what a lot of the roller derby is now. It's more about getting people, excited about it versus the actual. I'm sure at one time roller derby was a sport, but from what I can tell, it is a game and it is a sport that has to be played, but it's more for entertainment purposes, I think. I could be wrong. Mismatched socks. You're lurking. Hey. Wait a minute, Bob. We have neighborhood senior naked stickball. Now that's entertainment. Naked stickball. For seniors. Where do you live again? Now we know where you disappeared to, Bob. Exactly. He's getting naked. He's getting naked for his stickball. That's funny. I gotta make sure I read that right. That might be a little more entertaining than roller derby. Senior naked stickball. Do people even play stickball anymore, for real? I know our neighborhood kids around here, there's nothing. There's one kid down the road that he will shoot hoops. He puts up a little basketball, he shoot hoops, but no. Nobody's playing anything. There is this crazy old lady that goes across the street to the pavilion and roller skates, but yeah. Old Tennessee tradition. Put Granny in the sandlot and pick teams. Bob, you are funny. Bob, you are funny. Oh my gosh. So we did go into overtime. This is awesome. But I think John Bag of Donuts might need some help cooking. He's like, yeah, you're fine. He's like, yeah, you're fine. Stay back. Stay away from the grill. Oh, he's a sweetheart. Look at him over there cook. He makes sure I am fed every night. I'm a horrible cook. I'm an absolute horrible cook. And I have 4 daughters. I have 4 daughters. But growing up, I was constantly making breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Probably it was horrible. But then something happened when they turned like 20. I stopped. Now they're in their 30s and my John Baga takes care of me. Thanks for sharing her with us, John. He said thanks for sharing me with them on 4th of July. He's like, yeah, you can have her. Oh, that's my John Baga. Yeah. Oh my gosh, too funny. But yeah. So what's up with all these panels? I want to know, should I have a panel? I mean, every once in a while I have a guest, and I love the guests. And I like listening to the panels when I'm like doing my water changes and stuff, and even when I'm rolling around in my roller skates. John got me these Bluetooth that I stick in my ear, and I listen to the panels and all the live streams, and it's just, I like it. But I'd be afraid, like, somebody has to pay attention and moderate it, right? I think I would be afraid that it wouldn't work out so well. But I thought about it. Let me swinging. Oh, I love this. So this is the time of night where it gets so nice. Susie, you should join our panel. I don't understand though, like, what if somebody has nothing to say? They just sit there and like smile. I would join the panel, absolutely. Every once in a while in the morning, when Terry goes live, it's just not a panel. I just jump on because he posts his link. I'm like, I'll do that. But yeah, I gotta work on staying up later. I gotta work on that because maybe taking naps. Anybody here take naps during the day just so that they can stay up later? Yeah, but being out in the sun, like I said, that was tough. That was tough today. And yesterday, I was out all day. If it gets dull, we cut to stickball. Naked stickball, I say. That would be funny. Forget the foot fetish, man. Naked stickball. Is that really a thing, or are you yanking my stick? LOL, Bob. I know, right? So, what did Mike say? I got 250 crickets yesterday, and surprisingly, they're not making any noise. Are they still alive? How do you water your crickets? Because I had the hardest time because the silly things would just drown. So then I started using a paper towel and getting that wet, or putting in lettuce and making sure it was covered in water. No naps these days. Yeah, my naps aren't 15 minutes either. If I'm taking a nap, I'm taking a nap for a couple hours. I'm done. I'm done. But there's always that guilt that goes on. There's so much to do. Like even right now, I did the whole top layer of all my fish tanks. I didn't do the bottom layer because it was too hard to do the water changes. So I figured I'll do that tomorrow. I just keep postponing things. They're working on making it an Olympic sport. Now we're going to have to define senior. Senior naked stickball. I like it. I like it. And what is senior? You have to define senior for me. You can't say just Grammy. They're just not grannies. Give them time, Mike. I did a jar of fruit flies and some succulents for the butterfly agama lizard. Ooh. I just got about 15 succulents from my daughter's bearded dragon. I turned her glass enclosure into bioactive enclosure. But I kept the top part of the walls glass because she wasn't ready for the whole, silicone and all over there. But I think her enclosure looks good. I got to show pictures of that. It came out really, really good with all the succulents. And hear them? Oh yeah, they got to get loud, guys. They got to get loud. Uh-oh. You hear that? They get their moisture from what they eat, Susie. No water dish because crickets aren't very smart. Yeah, I think I want to do a video on it because this bearded dragon I adopted at 5 years old, and my daughter wanted my granddaughter to have a bearded dragon, but I know after explaining to her a baby bearded dragon is very high maintenance versus an older bearded dragon. So they adopted Mona. So they took Mona to their house. And she went out and bought this huge enclosure. It's like 4 foot by 2 foot, 10 times better than what I had for her here. And then she eats very healthy, so she's always got a variety, a rainbow color of vegetables. So Mona is eating like a queen. She's doing great. So I told her I would turn it into a bioactive enclosure for her because she's just amazing. Susie, mention the Tennessee Fish Mafia and you'll be able to hear a pin drop. Why? Because they're all scared, Bob. That's why. They're all scared. They're scared of the mafia. I like the Tennessee Fish Mafia, man. You guys look like you had so much fun. So much fun. I don't know why Tennessee sounds like it's so much better than Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey. Probably because it's not a place where I live at. You guys do swaps, you get together. There's a lot of YouTubers there. Like, I am coming up on 5,000 subscribers, guys. I just remembered that. I am coming up on 5,000 subscribers, and I have never once did a giveaway. I am thinking about doing a giveaway, but I don't want to do it just for this great US of A. There has to be a way where, like, can't you call, like, an Australian store and get a gift card and pay through, like, Venmo or something? Like, there's got to be a way to incorporate. Yeah, the grass is always greener. I learned that the hard way, that it really isn't, but I think it is. There's got to be a way that I can do a giveaway. Like, because I can't even believe that I'm coming up on 5,000 subscribers. Like, it's mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. But I've never done a giveaway, and I think it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming just to think about. Oh boy. The crazies are coming out. The crazies are coming out. Dang it. Adopted my Beardy too. He's so silly. Finished up my bioactive cage. No, my bioactive chameleon cage. He's doing great. What kind of chameleon? Oh, I had a veil chameleon for a long time. Oh, carpet chameleons are nice too. What kind of chameleon do you have? Oh, herb diversity. Yep. Herb diversity. What a great name. So how many reptiles do you have? Herb diversity. Welcome. Welcome. We're just talking about how intelligent crickets are not when it comes to drinking water. I use a wet paper towel. Other people are saying they just use the water that's inside the food. And they smell so bad. Oh my God, they smell so bad. I'm still waiting for my, oh, Jackson chameleons. Oh, are they the ones with the male with the horn? I like them. I almost got a croc something today. Crocodile skink? A croc something today. Ooh. Ooh. Guess what? It's getting dark here, guys. Hear that? I hear the beat. I want to look over the fence like the annoying neighbor that I can be. Tom's in the house. Hi, Tom. He's my fishy friend. Look at, guys, it's Tom Bennett. He knows so much about fish. Oh my gosh. And he's got adorable dogs too. What kind of dogs do you have, Tom? I think they're the kind that have the hair and not fur. Cute little guys. Yeah. Yeah, that one. Look at everybody say hi, Tom. Hi, Tom. Oh. Oh, guys, my burger's done. I am going to end my live stream because burgers are ready. Thank you guys for talking me into staying a little overtime. This was fun. This was fun. I love just sitting around swinging. Look at, I got a flyer fly. See, I got a lightning bug. You ready? See if it lights up. Oh, did it light? It lit up out of view. Of course. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. Thank you for talking me into staying a little extra half hour. And I hope everybody has an amazing 4th of July. And thank you for the poop. Thank you for the super stickers and the super chats, guys. You guys are awesome. And you know I gotta do this one more time. Because I gotta.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.